I fucked up the change it. Well, not the title. Messed up the description. But hey guys, it's Do Live You Learn Regret here. Um oh, that's wild, that's interesting. But yeah, today I'm back at it again. Now there was that stream 2 days ago actually. I see it right now. It says stream ended 2 days and 14 hours ago. But here I am streaming again. Uh, and to kind of put the ease off of the stream and just me being unmotivated and ending the stream silently like I did last time, I'm actually going to play play Outlast Trials in between the times when I just get really out of it in coding. Yeah, I meant to change that because it's not English. And I'm just gonna type welcome in the chat. But yeah, as you can see, I think you're gonna see my other thing. Yeah, you're gonna see Notepad first. But yeah, this is when I'm facing the object left. And I'm gonna face the object right 80 degrees. And then you're gonna see here, there's nothing here. So we want it to be, when everything's a 1, everything is printing. Don't mind that Z being broken. It's funny because all it had to do was me editing literally the right, only focusing on right. See down here, I'm checking if the direction is forwards. I check the opposite just to make sure that the opposite is the way it's supposed to be. But in writing the same for right direction, somehow one of these numbers over here just, you know. But this is 0. And if it's a negative, it's a negative 0. I'll iron it out eventually. Right now I'm not focused on that, I'm solely focused on right. If you look here, we are facing the object to the left, but nothing's showing. We face the object to the right, and things are showing, and it's promising. It's X, Y, Z, and there's no duplicate right direction. There would always be it would be X, Y, Z for right, and then it would duplicate again, it would be X, Y, Z for right. But that would be the inverse of whatever was here. So I had to block that out so it just doesn't show up. And essentially, what was it, 11:05? We're gonna stop at 11:20. 25 and then play Alice Trials. Yeah, what ended up happening was there's this right direction down here I'm checking for. That is essentially what you're gonna see here. You're gonna see this XYZ. However, I was also checking for the right direction here in -1. because the actual direction is up. And what essentially happened here is checking for this. They didn't have other checks in place to check the vectors or anything like that. So what essentially happened is this would print right after. I know Python is really weak. It's kind of like Lua in a sense where you can have if statements and things, and certain things get checked before other certain things, which is hard to believe. So this ran first, even though I have an if statement up here, and then this checked itself. Originally, it checked itself and it became true, so everything down here ran right after. That's why you would see a duplicate. So yeah, this right here, it checked itself and it ran for Notepad++. That was exactly what you just saw highlighted on the screen. And then this checked itself and that checked out right, so it ran again. And that's where I got doubles. I got doubles from right here, even though check is down here. Things don't check in the right order with Python. Same for Lua. Things kind of get out of hand. So I just wrote a simple AND statement here. And I'm just checking to see if the z is less than 0, which it's not less than 0, so it's not going to write. And then I'm also checking to see if a itself is also less than 0, which if I flip over, check it, the y is less than 0 and the z is less than 0. What do you know? This thing does not want to print at all. And it's very apparent that it just doesn't want to. Yeah, z is -1 and y is -0. So why do they not work? I have zero clue. Could essentially write something in between just to check if it's working. If that's the case, I have to fix my checking for the right vector, right direction. Right now, oh, see, so you don't even run. You don't run at all. I want it to be. I want it to be either or, but then that also has issues. I remember. We or this. Looking around. Yeah, so we get the yo here and we get the right. And then if, so that's the object facing left. So if I face the object right here, wait, hold up, cooking. Yeah, that yo there printed, but I think we can negate x, y, z. I need to look at the x, y, z. X, 0. We also have another 0. And then we have A1. It's not what we want. But I'm gonna flip it the other way. Because that one, I'm gonna look at this again. I have 1, 0, -1. 1, -0, no, 0, 0, -1. But here in the code here we have 0. That's not how that used to work. You guys should be flipped. That means I'm getting a 1 here, and I'm getting a -0 here just because. And you going to be -0 as well. Which is not how that works. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna promote you guys to floats instead of up value. If they were up value, they're just gonna be. I wonder how many dropped frames I'm getting this stream. Well, I should probably not have all these. Give a bunch of RGX time. Mudahar actually published a video on why he doesn't trust Opera GX, but for me it's kind of a bit too late on that. I was kind of hooked. I think like watching 8 ads on Opera GX in a row it was kind of boring, but for a while it grew on me. I'm gonna watch his video soon. I plan to tonight while I was coding this, but I'm a bit sleepy. Right then, so I'm going to pass in. I'm gonna pass in the float. So they're all gonna be floats. Even the ones that probably shouldn't be floats should be floats. This happens. Oh, we get things we shouldn't get. we get 111. I didn't account for that. Technically, this thing here should be 1. Wait, should it be 1? Check. No, you're not supposed to be 1. The issue is I messed up. Vector. This one. This one. And it should give us our 0 and our -0. I don't think it'll be -0 because it will stay 0. So that's what we want. We get a 0 there. It's fine. We never want to use float unless very specific circumstances. Float does not mean that it's. Okay, it does mean that. That's concerning. The axis I is y. But vectors y is also. Vectors I is also y. Say vectors y is also I. It plays out. Flip flop. There's I plus 1 here. Now I run this again. We should not be getting 0. Yeah, see, it's essentially just copying what we see in the Y here. How I got it The work for Z for words, something else. It's something else. But Z, if we look in Blender, it does work. It's 1, negative 0, and 0. Also, the reason why I named the title is simply because I'm gonna be Charles. Land. Okay, we need to look at forwards, and we need to see how forwards is treating its vectors. The vectors I wrote for it. Oh, that's that's not good. I mean, that's good, but that's not good. So the funny thing is, why for vector? Yeah, why for the forward vector will never be anything that's not one. I mean, anything that's a one or a negative. That should be the same for the right vector as well. The y can never be a one simply because I have this here and this, which is just checking if it's up. If the y is up, none of these can be a one, which is what I think I said last stream. None of them. There's never gonna be a point in time. Two vectors both saves as a one. And you're never gonna see a point in time where all three vectors have one axis that's a one. It doesn't flip the model inside out. I think it flattens it. Or it doesn't flatten it. It inverts the. It inverts the fixtures, the model, so that's inside. So what that means is you have to flip the model the opposite direction facing it. And it's something. We're nearing that time. I'm not trying to talk just to play Outlast Trials. I be yapping sometimes. But yeah, let's fix the axis here. So essentially what ends up happening is the right is uh, is copying the Y. How can I fix that? My brain's not braining sometimes. But this here in the middle is perfect. This here contributes to fixing the y-axis, specifically the y-axis. Check seating. I'm running a bunch of useless checks on some of these vectors. I don't need all. However, the else here is actually something we need. It focuses on thing. Not the type of flipping you'd think would work. So you have 0, 1, and 0, -0 here. If I were to change this, wait, wait. Let's actually keep you at 0. Be -0. I write them as floats because I don't want those integers. -0. And I think you will be a 0. Yeah. Thing is, we want you to copy exactly what we see here. The only thing that flips is the 0. Which is hilarious. Just not going to. You're always going to be 1. Also, we don't need to check if it's 1. We just need to check if the vector is negative. Which is why I was saying I run a bunch of useless checks here. This doesn't need to be a thing. No, technically it needs to be a thing. No, technically it doesn't need to be a thing. Simply because I just need to check the vector because I already have what's essentially the axis that I want. I'll change it if it breaks, but I don't. I highly don't. This looks so scuffed. I just want to not hate it. So we get 0. We should get 0, 0. No, we get 0, 0, 1. We need 0, 0, 1. Yes. Flip it again. We should get 0, 0, negative 0, negative 1. 0, negative 0, negative 1. Oh, I get another negative 0. It's kind of to be expected. No, that's not to be expected. Alright, because you're still from the 1. We fix this with having just one. Zero, zero, one. Do it again. It's zero. Oh, the sergeant, we have a problem. The Y is no longer. Was my intent to have that working? But it's no longer working. I'm gonna write you the way you were originally. And keep that zero there, that's fine. What happened? I swear we had it to where it's facing left and it wrote down the right vector, but no, it's not writing down the right vector. And I'm kind of all thought process. Yeah, kind of poop. Realistically. I think it's that thing there. I'm gonna print here. So we're actually gonna wanna else if this though. It's because the Z is not a zero. Wait, no. The Z is not less than zero. It's checking for forwards. The I is greater than 1. Flip you. We have a Z that's 0. But we're looking for negative. We have an I that's less than 0, which is this run, but the other one doesn't run. This works. Wait. The checking for teacher's I plus 1 is I plus 1 is I is less than 0. It's greater than. I forget what vector I'm checking at this point. Can't else if that way. Can you else if this way? Can't else if that way. Else. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? It's writing now. I don't know why, but it just so happened to start writing. I'm gonna comment out this if statement down below and swear if you don't write. X, Y, Z. It's still the whole same. The up. I'm gonna rotate this again. K. That's 001. 001 from the forwards up top. Which is weird how when I flip it, it wants to copy the right vector. Not the right vector. It wants to copy the y vector. Yeah, the up vector. I mean. So when the object is flipped left, it wants to copy this right vector. When the object is flipped the other way, here, this whole code here takes from the up vector, this up vector here for no reason. So I'm going to compile it again. And you're not working anymore. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 90 and then 180. Ah, okay, I see, I see. There are some limitations. There are going to be a lot of limitations to this. Please bear in mind with that. Ooh. Let's try negative 180. Okay, I'm not going to complain. Maybe I will. So that's how I broke it. Sorry, there's no way of fixing this. You're too far into the errors. So essentially, we cannot turn 180 degrees backwards. Z-axis. Let's try 170. It's very close to being 180. The W, not even you work. We're not checking if anything exclusively is 0. Meaning things like 45-degree angles should work. No, they stopped working. Should I scrap this and write it all over again? I want to so badly. You really want to so badly. We're gonna try this again, but we're gonna try this in a new Blender file. Meaning, what that essentially means is, okay, right here, I don't save my. Actually, let's just save our work so it works. We're gonna save our work. We're gonna quit Blender. And essentially, we're gonna play Outlast Trials. And after we play Outlast Trials for a bit, we're going to go back. We're gonna load it up, but we're not gonna load up that same save I made just now. We're gonna load our last session, which loads. It essentially loads the file right before you quit the application. It's useful for if you have work, like if you kept working on the file but you closed it and you forgot to save it, meaning if you load up your previous save of the file, you already lost all your progress. But if you load up the last session before you actually quit Blender, you now have all that progress back and you can save that file as what you originally wanted to save it as. But yeah, Outlast Trials, we're getting into it. If it opens, please open. I'm halfway, I'm not halfway, I'm more than halfway of 100%ing this game, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. I don't generally go out of my way to. What? Yeah, I don't generally go out of my way to 100% this game. I just play the game as is, and just keep going. Oh, good. It actually loaded this time without crashing and dying like it usually does. Wait, that's not. That's the wrong. I was loading my Chrome audio. This is the Chrome capture, but I'm not using Chrome right now. I meant to choose the game recording view. Hopefully this time it doesn't give me that internet error. I plugged in game capture audio this time instead of Chrome audio. My internet just really shitty. Not gonna load, we're gonna have to go to a different game. Oh, there is that code again. Try that. Oh, oh, unexpected error. I can try and restart Steam itself, but I'm not gonna end the stream just to restart my computer for this. So yeah, I'll try and restart Steam and check if it has updates. Which I don't think it does. There was this time when I was booting up not Blender, I was booting up OBS to stream this, and it asked me to update OBS because they're on 0. No, they're on 30.2.2 now. I'm on 30.2.0, but decided not to because it said that I actually need to update my graphics card as well, and that would just delay the stream starting for even longer because I planned the stream at the start of 11 or so. I don't want to sit here for another 30 minutes updating the GPU. But yeah, it is an unexpected error or a network error with Outlast Trials. Steam is already up to date, so all I have to do is just close it and retry. And reopen Steam. Shit is really laggy. Fast. I played Escalation Trials for Outlast, and those are actually pretty fun. And essentially what Escalation is it's an infinite Trials. You're playing Trials back to back infinitely. And it's good because you can actually bulk level up and you can also bulk gain items in clothing. Posters and things, you just get random drops of clothing. I don't know how much free clothing this game has. I just know that I've been playing it and it's just been non-stop drip feed, multiple shirts, multiple pants. The thing I haven't gotten are multiple of the head pieces. Like I got a welding mask, but that's the only cool thing I got. There's nothing else I have yet so far. Until I actually get there. Sorry for those who actually tuned in to see me coding in Blender for Switchball. But I kind of we ran our time through and it's time to play Outlast now. I did fumble very, very hard, and so I decided I'm actually gonna rewrite the whole system again for the third time. This time hopefully better, but who knows? Who really knows? I don't know, and you won't know until you see it. Game is open. Sometimes the game crashes right here at the red barrels. Not here, but when you first hear that noise that the game is opened, it just crashes right after that for some reason. I don't know why. Someone said verify integrity files. I actually haven't done that yet, which I should. You can press any key except for the escape key. Oh wait, no, you can't press any key. What if it has press any key, but you have to press a mouse button? We can press enter, but you can't press escape. Trials open, please. If not, we play Switchball. I'm joking. We won't play Switchball. We might play Spelunky too, because I've yet to play it again. It's gonna be another connection issue, isn't it? We're probably not gonna play Trials today. Which means I lied to you. The title of this video is a lie. Yeah, F-Zero C5. We just get F-Zero C5. But I think it's just the fact that my internet is dog shit. Because I'm also streaming right here, like right now. Which is unfortunate. I want to go back to it. I really want to go back to Blender and just code away, but no. You have to play some game. For at least another 30 minutes. And then code for another 20 minutes. And then call it a day. So it's not outlasting time. Outlast has a cloud error now. This game. I just closed it and it says Outlast cloud error. This game really hates me now. I get F-Zero C5, which is a network issue. It doesn't help that I'm streaming right now. I restarted Steam. Yeah, we're gonna play Spelunky 2 with my favorite character. My favorite character in Spelunky 2, Roffy D Sloth, no question. People hate him because he's one of the first characters you actually get. So when people play with him in multiplayer, they sometimes leave. I don't know why, but Roffy D Sloth is really hated. I don't think he's the trolling archetype. Oh, we have no data for the stream. That's horrible. Oh, the stream's back, but it's still experiencing issues. You're gonna see me play Spelunky 2 at 2 frames per second, at least on the stream. But for me, it's gonna be buttery smooth, 60 frames. Which is unfortunate. I can't play Outlast Trials. I have 30% dropped frames. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me properly. If you are, you're definitely not gonna be able to see the stream properly. And I apologize for that. It's probably my bitrate is way too high or way too low. It can always be one of those two issues. But you can't change it when you're already streaming. Wait, let's see. 3. Okay, no, we can. What was it? Wait, what did I have it at? I did 6,800. Should increase it to 45,000. I keep hearing and seeing that 45,000 is good stream. And OBS is dead. Rose. Please come back to us. I play most games now. Well, that's a lot of things on my controller. I play most games now with the Switch controller. Yeah, go figure. Stream's still streaming, hopefully. Yeah, looks like it. Doesn't. The frames are still dead. Still says 30 dropped frames. But I think OBS is just dead because it's not responding. It's not responding. Oh, wait. What's this again? Isn't this Cosmic? It's not Cosmic Ocean. That is Sunken City? Oh, this is Ice Caves. Why does it look like... Alright, stream is back. It's reloaded again for the 1800th time. We're just gonna play some Spelunky for a bit. But at this point, I can't just say, we'll play Spelunky for 30 minutes. Once you're committed to a run, you kinda have to go with it. I don't know, we'll play... If it's a long run, we'll play... once. Just keep going until we die in time. But if I die, like, in the... I don't know, the second, first... technically third level, too. Or third world. If I die that early on, I might just restart and give it another go. I only put Switchball in the description so it picks up Switchball, meaning anyone who actually joins the stream and searches for Spelunky will not find the stream because its recommended game is not Spelunky, it's Switchball. No one really plays Switchball, but my main intention behind that is the fact that once I end up making the level editor, the completion in Blender, plan to make a level importer down the line, but that's a bit low priority right now. For the longest, I've been just wanting to fix rotations. And that's all that matters to me right now. But yeah, I'm only titling it Switchball. I'm only titling it Switchball so that in the event people can see the stream, even though a fraction of it is gonna be me playing Spelunking. Yeah, I hate you. They're easy to dodge. It's their anticipation that gets you. Because if you're far away from them, they will not burrow up. I'm not going for 1 million or anything. I'm just trying to beat the game. And yes, I failed on beating the game multiple times, even in multiplayer. I did get a 799 run with friends in multiplayer in the server. We are going places, and I don't want you to fall off. Okay, that sucks. Wait, that really sucks. I think if I remember correctly, these things give me favor. But I take that with a grain of salt. I'm not good at ghosting. I'm not an Israel blarg. That's why I don't try it. He makes some good points though. He said he's only really in the presidential stuff because of the memes. Or the only matter he has in presidential business is because of the memes. He's not into presidency because of the memes, he's into things that happen during the presidential debacles. I think most people are that. That is 5,000. I'll get a compass. Get paste too. Why not? Again, I'm not going for 1 million. There's 2. It's more of a hassle than anything. I have paste. I probably shouldn't have blew it up there. Yeah, you're dead. They reach out 2.5 tiles. And is this a Kira? Key level? E. it's like, yeah, it's key. Monitor. So this level I can just climb up. Take the gems when you get them. Other than that, that's as far as it goes. Dude, made a bit greedy. I can OG Olmec and play it legit. But either way with climbing gloves, I have a weird way of clutching it. I wanted it to go, yeah, that's unfortunate. I always go volcano, I never go jungle. So nothing. Let's tie to it. Very good. Spawn on 2-1? I don't remember that being a thing. And I need them to take them out. Sure, give me some damage. No. Put them down, but they're new. Or I forget which one's new. But one of them only sleeps for about a bit. I needed that. Definitely needed that.